What's up, everybody? Casual speedrun here, playing Siren, or Forbidden Siren for those of you from the PAL region. It's not such a popular game outside of Japan, but it ought to be, considering it was made by the developers of the original Silent Hill game. Okay, time's gonna start on new game. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, mashing to skip through all of this, mashing to skip the beautiful cinematics in this game, truly just beautiful. It's a Matt. Cheers, gamer. Okay, so straight into it. How do we define Siren? Well, I mean, it's created, right, again, by the same people as the original Silent Hill game, so you can expect it to be a definitive horror gaming experience. This is not survival horror, right? This is not action. This is not... It's horror. This is a horror video game. You are always underpowered. You are always basically on the run. You're always having to hide. In the speedrun, we don't do quite as much hiding, but you are still quite underpowered. You'll also notice that in order to initiate actions, we actually have to use a triangle menu. We hit triangle, and then we hit circle to initiate the actions. And we're playing on the Japanese version because triangle to circle is faster than triangle to X. Okay, now this lady here, Hisako, is going to be explaining in Japanese, so I'll do my best to summarize it. What is going on in this game? What is going on in this village, right? This rural village out in the mountains. And that is that it has essentially been buried by a landslide, an earthquake. Everyone is dead. Or at least in the real world, what people see when they look down at this village is just a bunch of earthquake ruin. But now there are people still alive, kind of in another world, and they're able to do this. See through the eyes of others. That's what I just did. I can't skip this, by the way. This is the tutorial. Thanks for good luck, y'all. She's explaining what's going on right now. They are no longer human. She means all of these people out here. The enemies in the level. Okay. I'm gonna wait for it to take off running. So we go into that side jack here. Obviously, it's a normal gameplay mechanic, right, which is what makes Siren so unique. But we actually go into it here at very select points in the speedrun to use it in unintended ways so that we can skip through text that we would normally have to mash for the tutorial. She is teaching us how to play the game, right? But we already know how to play the game. We're here to speedrun it tonight. Okay, one more. She turns around. So by doing this, you see, everything moves. Look, this guy's going to turn, and now we're off to the races. Everything continues moving while you're in the side jack. Look. Enemies continue moving on their patrols. Your escortee here, half the missions are escort missions, so yeah, that's a lot of fun. Your escortees will continue moving. Everything continues moving in the side jack. However, when you're in the text, most of the texts in this game, like text at the bottom of the screen, you have to mash through it. Everything stops. Enemy patrols, your escortees, everything stops. And so obviously we don't want to encounter any of that, and so we just sidejack through all of this. We do actually have to do this, yes. This is the tutorial. It's basically an auto-scroller if you're doing it fast enough, right? You just wait for her. Otherwise, you're the weakest link. Okay, we wait for her to take off running, and then we'll follow her. This is to prevent a glitch, I guess, where she just forgets to say her voice line. She needs you to pull her up. There, she said it. Horror block, blessed block, agreed. Okay, one more sight jack to avoid the mother of all texts. The worst text in the game. It's like 8 different texts. It's the worst. Okay, one more here again. Okay. And then one last one here. We're actually going to position ourselves right here so she pushes us out, so we get out just a little bit early. Normally you have to mash a text. If you go out early, it'll make you mash text. You can't go out without her. That's what it'll say. Okay, we have our first weapon in the game, but we're not going to use it. This guy, the professor who I'm cosplaying right now, Tamon Takeuchi. He has a gun, and again, this is shots fired, I promise. We'll get into some pretty high-stakes gunplay. Hold on, give me 1 sec to focus. He may or may not shoot. He's not shooting. Okay, good. It's even safer. And now we just take off. That guy has a really short memory. He saw us, right, because I had my flashlight on. There's a chance this fails. Nope, we got it. Okay, I had my flashlight on, so he notices us out of the corner of his eye, right? But then he kind of is like, oh, well, did I see anything? Because I turned my flashlight off. Yeah, they have very short memories, but they are very deadly. 2 shots and you're dead. And again, even though we have a gun, you're so dramatically underpowered. The shooting camera doesn't really do you any favors, even when you have a non-scope weapon. The scoped weapons are so hard to control. You'll see it later. But anyway, we just used the sight jack on an enemy there. You can use it on any NPC in the game, and it's useful for all kinds of things, even in just normal gameplay. Seeing your own position relative to enemies, seeing where your escortee is if they've run off. Like in casual play, that happens a lot. Your escortee will just run off, go crazy. Okay, this level is basically just hold W. So I'll try to explain a little bit more about the plot. Again, these people are essentially just husks of their former self. They're not even... Oh yeah, you'll see, we skip entire levels. We actually skip we do actually, in a different sense, skip entire levels. We just don't play any of the levels, or some of the levels that we used to have to play. Oops, actually I'm going out the wrong way. This guy just goes out here. I got a little ahead of myself, sorry. Anyway, we are able to actually do a sequence break that skips a whole chunk of the game, basically a quarter of the old any % one. We don't even do it anymore. Okay. So, all of these characters that you play as in all of these different places are connected through a series of butterfly effects, basically, right? Someone will unlock a door, okay? And then someone else comes through that same area at a later time and will use that unlocked door for something. That's a simplification, of course. Not all of them are that simple, but it's generally along that theme. Okay, and now we're at the mother of all escort missions. We have a blind escortee here. Her only way to see is through your eyes. She's using the sight jack at all times. That's the only way that she can see. So you can't get too far ahead of her. So I'm going to have to focus. If I stop talking during this level, it's because I'm listening for her footsteps. We don't have a weapon yet, but we will get one in this level, and we're going to come up on our first combat in the game. Okay, she is dropping down. She's just slow. It's faster to not look at her. You can turn around and look at her, but then she'll hesitate in place, deciding if she wants to go with what you've already seen running forward or go with what she's seeing when you're looking right at her. And she always does that switching. So it's no good to turn around and look. If you can help it, it's always better to just run and listen to her footsteps and count your own footsteps. Okay, yeah, she's good. I'm gonna wait here a second. Okay. Because she takes a second to climb these, just like you. Go forward a little bit. Okay. Wait here a sec. And yeah, we're coming up on our first combat in the game. We're gonna defeat first this old rusty lock. Oops. See, that's it. If you get too far, she'll actually just crouch down, stop in place, and shout at you. I got just a little bit ahead of myself. Okay, we defeat that old rusty lock. That's intended. And of course this combat up here is intended. We skip a lot of the battles that we would normally have, but there is still quite a bit of very intense and challenging combat. Speaking of challenge, this is just in general a very challenging game. People who have played it will know it for being you could describe it with many different words. Obscure, some would say obtuse. Challenging is another good word for it. And obscure, yeah. The plot is definitely obscure and subtle, right? The gameplay and the plot are both very subtle. It doesn't really tell you straight up what's going on. You have to do a little digging while you're playing the game. There are archive items, actually. There's 100 different items you can collect. I'm just making sure she's there. There are 100 different items you can collect, and maybe, I don't know, 10 of them, or no, maybe 20 of them you will collect just by playing the game. But then you have to really dig to get the rest of them and uncover the entire truth about what is really going on in this village. That lady at the beginning in the tutorial mission who is helping us, right? It may seem like she was helping us, but in reality, she's actually just moving everybody in this village who's still alive, trapped in this underworld. She's just moving everybody into position, basically, so that she can execute a ritual, which will be the end of the any % run. It's a really, really cool cutscene. Okay, I can hear her. She's running. Sometimes you get a dumb Miyako here where she'll just crouch down and wait, even though there's no reason for it. You're not too far or anything. Okay. And we're through the worst of the escort missions. Okay, and now we're on to the shooter gameplay. We can handle the big guns now. We're going to wait 4 seconds until the music starts before running because there's a sniper looking right at us. A good example of the cruelty of this game. We'll wait. Take a deep breath. Okay, and we hear the music start and we're off. So, we've got our first major real speed tech of the game. This enemy, there are 2 enemies on the ground and 1 sniper on a building. One of the guys on the ground is going to, instead of taking a swing at me, I'll be just out of his reach, and so instead, after taking 5 steps, he's going to shout. Like that. That allows us, obviously, to just run right past. Otherwise, it would be unviable to do this. I'm going to do a shout now. This, to cancel the animation of him putting the rifle back up on his shoulder, which is really slow. It's like a full second. Wait for this so I can bait the shot. Okay. Wait for him to turn. There we go. That's how slow it is. You don't lose any time here because you have to wait for the guy to drop a key, so I decided to just demonstrate it there. It takes a full second for, and you can't run, you're totally vulnerable, right? It takes a full second for him to put the rifle back on his shoulder. Because he is cool like that. He has to run with style. No two-handed carry for him. Okay. And with that, we're through what is probably the riskiest early game level. Except maybe the baiting the 5 shots, which is coming up. Baiting the shots as Risa. That's pretty dangerous as well. Okay. No, we don't want to save. Okay, now we're going to bait 4 shots, and we're going to take the 5th one to the dome ski. All the enemy snipers in the game have 5 rounds in their rifle. 5. Always. We're going to let him shoot at us with 4 and not hit us. And then we're going to let him hit us with the last one so that our escortee, this girl, does not get hit by it. 1. 2. And this allows us to skip the entire level, basically. 3. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna shoot. Good. He was a little slow, but that's okay. When he turns, we go. Okay, we go. I'm gonna hesitate here so that Tomoko, our escortee, can catch up, and then take this one straight in the dome ski. Okay. And hopefully Tomoko follows us. Yes, she does. Okay, and it's good. The sniper separates us during the cutscene. We run off without her. Sorry, Tomoko. We actually don't get to play as her anymore. Tomoko just got cut out of the speedrun by the sequence break that was recently discovered by a player named Platinumove, the mysterious Platinum. I say that because he kind of just shows up every once in a while, drops off a groundbreaking world record, and then just disappears back into the shadows. Very strange. Very mysterious. Okay, this is the first real safety strat of the entire run. Normally, you'll just do what's called a shout push, where we shout and are able to kind of, with the raising the arm animation, push enemies out of the way. I'm not going to do it just for safety. I'm going to go down and grab the wrench as the game actually intends, but I'm not going to grab this signal flare because, come on, that's too slow. Normally, what you do here is you plant a signal flare in a trash can, wait for the gunman on the bridge to be, oh, what's that? He'll come, you know, across the bridge looking at it, and he'll just stare champ at it for the rest of eternity. Literally, and you can just run right across the bridge. Instead, we are going to once again tank a shot to the dome ski, smack him 4 times, and then run past him when he's dead. Okay, here we go. He's going to see us. He's going to blast us right when we get in his face, like that. It might have to be another hit because I used a quick attack, just to be safe. Nope, it's good. Let's see if we can get around him. Not really. So the enemies take forever to die, and you can't really, you can't move through them when they're dying. That is a consideration in some levels. This is also, this is not, we're going to do the safe strat here. Yeah, I'm just going to run into the wall and count to 5. There's a lot of that. And 4, and 5. Once again, you're supposed to go back to your car from here, go back out to, yeah, go back here, and then you're able to escape from the mission normally. We speed it up quite a bit, even though we grabbed the wrench for safety. We speed that up quite a bit. Okay, now we've got the really risky baiting shots. I'm gonna have to focus when I do this. If you get hit once, you're dead when you play as Risa. She can't take any rounds. Die instant. She's actually the weakest playable character, if I'm not mistaken. Oh! He baited me instead of me baiting him. That's okay. This is the fastest mission to fail, interestingly enough, I guess, so we can just go ahead and restart the level. Sorry about that, everybody. My go-fast instincts got the best of me instead of my low-powered IQ. 1. 2. Okay. Good. Sedge. That's okay. Again, if you're gonna fail any mission, this is actually the best one. It's the shortest. Except the one at the beginning when we ran across the bridge and got the rifle guy's attention. Okay, now that we're through that, it's pretty smooth sailing for a while. Once again, we're on the priest's level, so we get to just hold W and run straight through. So the people here, I'll just explain the plot a little bit more again. The people here don't really realize that they're dead, actually. Nice, he missed. Even, spoiler alert, don't listen for the next 30 seconds if you want to play the game and haven't, and don't want spoilers, but then why would you watch a speedrun, right? Spoiler alert, some of the characters in the game themselves become the undead monsters, these Shibitu, and they don't even realize that they're dead. They carry on doing their normal habits. Okay, we give them some of this. That's my normal habit. And we're through. Grab a piece of cloth, and that's the end of mission 2. So we have the first instance of us coming back to a level as the same person, in the same time, in the same place, right? Same level, different mission. Grabbing that piece of cloth tips the balance of the cosmic scales. Okay, now we're playing in the same area as his twin brother, the Doctor, who has got Risa, who I died as just a few minutes ago. Yeah, just a little bit ago. This one is also very risky. There's no real safe strat for this, so if I die, sorry. I'll do my best. But yeah, there's no safe strat that's even really acceptable. It's faster to die and then try it again, actually, than to just do anything else. To play it casually is just way too slow. Okay, we take that shot to the Domski so that he's aiming at us instead of Risa. Okay, Risa comes down. When she is shot at, or when you're shot at, she freezes in place because she's scared, right? That's really bad because she freezes in place right out in the open. Okay, we're gonna wait for her. Look, she's going to go in here. Yo, what's up? Mecharazium, my bad. Okay, so she sees something, she unlocks a door for later. Okay, he's aiming at us, good. That means he's not going to aim... Oops, nice one. He's not going to aim at Risa. Okay, the blue arrow is us. The green arrow is your escortee, your companion. Yo, what's up, Linksy? Good to see you, gamer. Kind of. It's pretty consistent whether something hits or doesn't hit, including with your own weapons. But yeah, so the blue cross is you, the green cross is your escortee, a red cross is always an enemy. Okay, we're back with the rifle, the high-powered gaming. Wait for the music. Linksy is a SOCOM gamer who's going to be helping me with some commentary, some much-needed commentary on SOCOM New Game Plus. This is a tough run, but it's manageable enough that I can still commentate, right? SOCOM New Game Plus, you'll see, I'm going to be try-harding. What's that meme of the speedrunner sweating? That's going to be me. It's going to be me on Wednesday night. Hold on, we need to... I'm missing the sniper. There he is. Okay. And we jump down. This guy's kind of out of our way anyway, so it's no big deal. I missed shooting him because I was slow on acquiring the sniper. It doesn't really matter. We bait the shot like normal. Okay. We wait for him to turn. And then I'll bait another shot, actually, for safety. Okay. Yeah, Bingo Bongo is my lovely restreamer. Yo, can we get a special shout out and a round of like digital Twitch chat applause? Oh, I didn't need to do the shout cancel there. Muscle memory. Can we get a round of digital Twitch chat applause for Bingo Bongos, Matt, Shadex, all of the people who have made this gaming marathon possible? I salute you. Thank you for using your free time to make something magical and wonderful and beautiful for all of us to enjoy. Yeah, big shout out to the Shots Fired gang. Okay, that guy's gonna smack me with the shovel. He smacked me, so I'm gonna shoot the sniper. If you're quick enough, you don't get smacked. I'm gonna shoot the sniper. Oh, yeah, reload to cancel. No, don't reload. That's even slower. Yeah. Big shout out for those guys. And plus we have to kill the guy on the way back anyhow. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him because we're running out of stamina anyway. So, I'm not gonna get to oh, I missed the cancel. We're not gonna get to demonstrate it right here, but stamina management is also a very, very important part. Oh, there we go. He's gonna cough. There we go. That's how he recharges his stamina. Every character has their own unique animation or sound that they make. Yeah, free time. What, you guys aren't getting paid? Or you, no, hold on, you guys are getting paid? Anyway, so stamina management is a very, very important part of the game in general, but especially in the speedrun. Running out of stamina means your character will if you stop for even a second or run into anything, some characters will slow down when they run out of stamina immediately, like this character. You don't want to get caught running out of stamina as this guy. Yo, what's up, Cronius? Siren Runner in the chat. I kind of regret actually not asking Cronius to commentate with me. That would have been pretty good. Cronius is a better runner than I am, I think. He's got you got a goated time, dude. I need to come back and grind this game to get that. To get anywhere near it. The safe strats won't quite cut it for those runs, though. We can discuss something on leading up to that, Linksy. Okay, so now our main priority is acquiring the bag. We have so we left as the sniper, right? We opened up that gate with a pickaxe so that it could be opened, right? Smash that lock. Now we are this lady, the reporter. Oh, I stopped for stamina just a little too early. It's no big deal. Okay, there's my stamina stop. She's gonna swing at the ground, and he takes his steps and we yell, or he yells and we go by him. This may or may not work because of my bad position. No, it's okay. There's a pretty big buffer on that. It's pretty forgiving. Okay, we juke this guy out of his sneakers, and we peace out. Now that we've acquired that bag, we're able to initiate the Tabori skip. Okay, this is the sequence break that skips literally 20 minutes of the speedrun. It's insane. Aw. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, I have seen some beautiful runs. How about that Shark Hat run? It made me want to play Dead Space 2. I've never actually played it yet. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna give it 3 full rings. Okay. And now we can go. So what we're doing with that Siren, this is the normal way to beat the game, by the way. The bag thing back there is not intended by the game developers, I don't think. Us doing that, shouting, or getting the guy to shout to go around him. But this is intended. We get the sniper. There's a sniper in this tunnel, right? They've learned their lesson, I guess you could say, from Shimura, the sniper guy, coming through here the first time. And so they decide to put the sniper in here, okay? Now, in order to... You can hear she's out of stamina. Yeah. In order to get around that, we have to activate the siren, the emergency siren here at this mine, and everybody will vacate all of the tunnels. All of the gamers who are down in the tunnels will all vacate. Okay. Let's see if we get the magic bullet. Yeah, the game name. Cheers. Okay. Let's see if we get the magic bullet. So we have one extra shot to do all of this stuff. Actually, I need to call her. Okay. We're good. We got the magic bullet. Let's go. Okay, we sight-jack that, what's called the Shibito brain, who controls all the rest of these monsters on the level. But the intended siren, yes. The very non-forbidden siren. I hope this guy doesn't shoot Yoriko, because we were a little slow. No, it should be fine. But I did get the magic bullet, so we don't have to stop and grab the ammo in the police car. We can just keep going. So yeah, now we're into some proper shooter gameplay. And this, it might not look challenging, but I promise you the combat in this game is actually very, very challenging. Not just challenging, but if you're fighting two enemies at once, it's GG, basically. You'll lose. Even if you have a gun, you'll oftentimes just lose. The enemies are cracked, what can I say? They're just insanely cracked. Okay. Oh, we got the funny cutscene interruption. Okay. And we have one extra bullet, I'll fire it, and that's it. Oh yeah. So the remake of this game, Siren 3, you could call it. It's not called that. It's called Siren Blood Curse or Siren New Translation when you're in the Japanese version. Yeah, it's I don't like it. Let's just I don't want to hurt any feelings. I'm just going to say I don't like it quite as much as Siren and Siren 2. I'll leave it at that. To each player their own thing, right? Siren 3 and yeah, exactly. Okay, so I'm going to run across the bridge again, but without Yoriko. We're going to shoot this sniper this time. He shoots us always, that's okay. Again, we can always... Most of the characters can tank one shot. We let this branch poke through us kind of funny. And we get... There we go. We got him second shot. That's good. Okay. And now we skip this entire level once again. We can just go straight up the fire tower. And this... It's baby's first Siren. It is. It's a lot easier. It's not nearly as... Nothing about it is as subtle. The story is good too, I think, but it's not quite as good as the first two. The first two have... Please play Siren and Siren 2. Okay, he climbs on top of there, and he can hear in the distance the sound of an announcement being made at a nearby school, and now you're playing as the teacher who is escorting the one truly important character in this entire game, whose name is Harumi, the little girl. Harumi is the only one who is lucky enough to escape from the underworld. Everybody else's blood becomes tainted by the red water that's flowing at some point or another, and they are therefore stuck. They can never leave. Most of the characters die during the course of the video game. Some of them don't die. They don't exactly die, but their fate is essentially sealed in the underworld. They will never escape. No one will, except for Harumi, the little girl. Okay, he's shot. Again, that's totally fine. Okay, we wait for him to shoot again, and then she takes a deep breath. That's her animation for regaining stamina. Okay, we retry to get our stamina back and our health. We actually we're gonna once again tank a shot to the Domsky. Yeah, we're gonna once again let this guy shoot us right in the face. We want him to shoot us, and then hopefully shoot a second time as we go into here so that he does not follow us. Good, we staggered forward into the gymnasium. He should shoot again now. Okay, and now we can just run. Now we're gonna get our weapon, the crowbar. The best, and it's super OP if you do power attacks and you time it perfectly. Every other situation, it is awful. The quick attack does not work, basically. There's only one point in the entire game where it's even remotely acceptable to do the quick attack. Yeah, she's the best. I don't know if you could tell, but her 180 is also the fastest in the game by far. She's one of the only characters where it's actually worth 180ing. Yeah, the teacher's cracked. But her crowbar, not so much. It's very, very powerful with the quick attack. It's the most powerful weapon besides the firearms in any percent. Okay, he's in the classroom, that's good. That means we can... This guy's in here, so Harumi might be grabbed. That's okay. Okay, we just gotta beat him back into the classroom. Again, combat is really dangerous in this game. Let me focus. Okay, got him. Now let's see if Harumi is in the toilet. This is the only real RNG of this game. Oh yeah, she is. She just didn't say anything. Hello, Harumi. I need you to turn around. Okay, let's go. So this is one of two RNG events in the any percent run. It'll happen again when we play this mission again. The game randomly decides... It is a very difficult game, yeah. She randomly decides whether she wants to go into the toilet or run all the way back upstairs to where you started the level. It is completely random. There is nothing we can do about it. I might get the library. I actually kind of hope we do so that I can show it off. Show it off, yeah. The worst... the bad RNG instead of the good one. But I kind of do hope that I can show what it what it means. But other than that, the only RNG is like, will a shot hit or miss? And it's within a very small range of will it hit or miss. It almost always, if you're in a certain range towards them, it will almost always hit. Same thing with if you're far enough away. Okay, now we get to leave Risa behind and smash this guy's life savings, the police officer who we were running away from at the very beginning. Nice, that guy missed. And he gets really mad about us smashing his life savings, which is like 300 yen, just $3 or something. I never actually stopped to count the coins. We smash it. He takes a shot at us. Calls it in on his radio. Shots fired. Oh, he said it. He said the name of the marathon. Okay. The arrow disappears. The cross, rather. This red cross disappears. He reloads, and we get in and smack him. This sign on the left is actually my favorite archive item in the entire game. It's the noodle recipe for what the guy is eating. It looks like it might be blood. I used to think it was blood as a kid. It's actually noodles. Okay, and now we are on to the Tabori skip. Oh, he said it. Also, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Anything to get this game and have it, you know, in front of people. This is a truly a great video game. It's just so good. Siren. I love SOCOM. Obviously, SOCOM is my #1 speed game, but let's be real. Siren has way more mass appeal. Okay. Good, we got the red flash. We actually want to alert that guy, but not have him see us, if that makes sense. He hears the stomp, okay? He hears the stomp, and that means he's going to be looking towards us, not at us, right? Because he's not going to see us, see? But he is looking towards us. That interrupts his patrol route so that when we come back down the stairs, he's going to be in a good place. We won't have to fight him. If you don't get the stomp, it's not a big deal, but you will have to fight him later, and it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. I mean, in general, fighting, you want to just avoid it in this game whenever you can. Because it's... Oh, nice, I bonked on nothing. We got the true bonk. Did you guys see that? I hope Cronius saw that. We got the actual imaginary bonk. It's getting into Kyoya's head. He's starting to lose it. Yeah, it has exactly a second-person perspective, which you might see in some games in the form of like Five Nights at Freddy's or something, which I've never actually played, but the surveillance footage, right? The sight jacking is kind of like that, I guess. But no other game really has... I've never even seen a game that has the real sight jacking, you know? Okay. We're gonna leave Miyako behind. Normally, what you're supposed to do is take her and run out the front gate. That's mission 1, and we haven't finished mission 1, so why would you go after mission 2? Well, boy, have I got something to show you guys. It turns out, you can actually get this Shibito to open that door, even though it's locked. We are not able to open it. We are not able to open it, but she can. It saves so much time, I kid you not, it saves so much time, you can fail this, what was it, like 75 times or something, and you will still save time over doing the old any % route. It's that good. We just skip a quarter of the missions. Please, first try, that'd be so cool. Yeah! Nice! Okay, we got it on the first try, that's really good. Usually it takes a couple setups. Alright. She's gonna smack us right through, and we got mission 2 early, we just skipped a quarter of the game. Okay, Cronster, dude. I'm gonna try not to think about this, but I might be on PB pace right now. If I get another toilet Harumi here, I actually will be on PB pace. Whew! Well, I think I figured out a setup. I'm gonna post in the Siren Discord what I think is the good setup. You see how I'm getting close to her at the end. Also, nice auto-scroller coming up. It's literally a minutes long auto-scroller. I'm working on that too, trying to figure something out. I'm by no means like the head honcho of this game or anything. I'd say the person who knows the most about this game would be Shinkai Uchu. His Twitch handle is Amari Oiskinai. Check him out on speedrun.com. He's the epic gamer. But yeah, we can just chill and okay. Anyway, so we basically have to sit here. This is a bathroom break during the run, or whatever. I'm gonna just explain what's going on. So Tomoko, she's now dead, doesn't even realize it. They're all a happy family. She's actually gonna come over here and watch some static on the TV and just laugh her butt off about it. And it always gets me, dude. I mean, my small brain has been playing this game for so long, since I was a child. I mean, I was 10 years old, 9 years old when I played this game. And ever since then, it's not even one bit less funny than it was the first time. Maybe even more funny. My sense of humor has grown even more sick and twisted. Yes, she's watching the Shots Fired marathon. That's correct. That's exactly right. What? She's gonna plop down in front of the TV and then do a casual speedrun behavior. Nothing's even on, and she'll just. Sorry. Sorry, that was a bit much. I hope I wasn't peaking, breaking the audio. But yeah, here she goes. Watch. She just starts laughing at nothing. So right, these people don't even realize they're dead. Tomoko over here is drawing on the floor. Don't do that. Don't do that. Kids at home, don't try this. But she is drawing on the floor. She's singing a song. She's gonna go upstairs and write in her diary, bro. She has no idea that she's dead. None of these people realize they're even dead. Some of the normal enemies will just run around farming, dude. They will literally just like cut weeds and stuff. They don't even realize that they are dead. Okay, auto-scroller has ended. We're able to come out of hiding. But be very, very quiet. Be very quiet, guys. We can't make any noise. Except one little noise. We'll make one little noise and you'll see what I'll do. We're gonna stomp actually so that Tomoko upstairs hears us. Okay, she's looking at the key. Okay, that red flash means Tomoko upstairs heard us. That means she's gonna move off of her place drawing on the floor upstairs and go into her room for the diary. It's unnecessary actually. It's slower than doing the normal way, but it's much safer. If you get snagged, it's GG. You lose minutes. I mean, you just saw how long that auto-scroller is. I have no interest in playing it again. No thank you. I'm good. So instead, I'll just play it safe and yeah, stomp over here, which I did already. And look, she goes down, she gets up, looks over, what was that? Comes back, and then kneels down on the drawing and then gets up immediately. And as I was saying to Cronius earlier, yeah, I'm experimenting right now with a way to try to take that to our advantage. I used it on the TV lady successfully. Okay, she's in the room, we can actually just take off running. And again, it's considerably, it's about 10 seconds maybe slower than the normal way to do it, which is substantial, but it's totally worth for the marathon setting. You get a checkpoint right here, so if we die in this upcoming part, it's no big deal. I'm gonna play the cutscene because we're way ahead of estimate. First tried to Bori. I'm gonna let the cutscene play. This scared me so bad that I actually could not play. I actually had to put the game down and like cower. I'm not kidding. Cower IRL. Okay, she's gonna sniffle for stamina. Okay, let's back up into it this time. I'm gonna let the cutscene play because again, we're way ahead of estimate. Look, she rediscovers the teacher. Mrs. Sensei? Don't go off by yourself, Harumi. No! Now I just laugh, right? But it scared me so bad to see the teacher dead. I took off running a little early. If she catches you, you instant die. Nope, it's good. Okay, I'm actually on PB pace. This is upsetting. We could get a sub 40 IGT. That blows my mind, man. How fast the safe strats are, just by virtue of not dying. That blows my mind. Although we did die earlier. Not a huge one though. Okay, so we're going back to the school. Let's see if I PB or not. Literally, it's basically up to this random RNG event. Yeah, it's spooky. She's laughing at my chance of getting a PB, yeah. I know, and yeah, Bingo Bongos, I appreciate you helping me get it set up earlier and everything. Legendary gamer. Okay, so you'll see Harumi's back here in the library. That's where she starts, and we leave her here, right? Okay, now we'll get the RNG event again, even though Mission 2 is a little different. Yeah, I'm just the messenger. You are the gamer connection. You're the one who makes the gamer possible. The gaming. Okay, he'll shoot us again. Anyway, we're gonna get the RNG event again. Will should be in the toilet. Will should be in the library. And of course, hopefully it's the toilet because it's much faster. You lose a whole minute pretty much by getting the library on a random check. It's literally just an RNG random event. Okay, we once again retry there to refresh our stamina and health. Once again, we're going to tank a shot to the face. Yeah, turlet, please. It's so much better, gamer. It's also safer because you don't have to fight the principal again, who we fought earlier. This guy turns into Squidward, by the way. Okay, he shot me. Good, I can just take off running. If he shoots you and doesn't miss, he will just stay in place and shoot again. If he misses, things can get a little weird. And we don't like this to get weird. So I bonked, I guess? Okay, I bonked after the triangle menu. Good one. Which kills your momentum, by the way, so I'm not sure how I bonked, but that's okay. Alright, I'm going to turn on the flashlight a little late to be safe so that he doesn't actually see us yet. Normally what you do is have the flashlight on the whole time so that you barely make it up the ladder in time. It's super monka. But for the sake of the marathon, yeah, I'm going to let him notice us. That's him going, rah, down there right now. Okay, I can actually do... No, not like that. Like that. So that I can see... Yo, we got a double toilet Harumi. Oh my goodness. Okay. Don't screw up. This is now PB pace. Uh-oh. Okay, so this guy, Squidward Tennis Balls, is chasing us. I mean, he's Squidward 2B. He's not quite evolved into... Oh, don't stop, Squiddy. Yeah, he does that sometimes. He forgets he's chasing you. Nah, come on, Squidward. Come on, Squidward. This happens sometimes if you don't trigger him right away when you're going up before you go up the ladder. Does he see me? I can't tell if he sees... Okay. There we go. That was really slow. I know. Best RNG, all safe strats. I've already died. And now look at that. I had to wait forever for Squidward. His name is actually Nagoshi. Not Squidward. He's a dangerous enemy as well, because if you miss one shot, it might not look that dangerous again, but if you miss one swing, suddenly it's a desperate struggle for survival in this game. I'm not exaggerating. Ask anyone who's played the game or play it yourself. No, I ruined it by doing the safe strat, actually. This guy will probably not be in the classroom this time. Yeah, this is the one place where it's acceptable to do the quick attack with the crowbar, by the way. I'll ban you from my Twitch chat. If not this chat. This isn't my Twitch chat, but I'll ban you from the Casual Speedrun Twitch chat if you do a quick attack anywhere else as with the crowbar. Oh, you almost got me. Okay. What? He did get me that time. We got each other at the same time. Let's go. Okay. Harumi, double toilet. Come here, and now we don't have to fight the principal again. Oh no, you don't! I'll take away that mod badge, man. No, I'm kidding. Alright, we got double toilet. Let's go. Any toilet enjoyers? Yo, chat, people in chat, talk about your last toilet experience. No, don't do that, please. They'll never have me back for shots fired. Sorry. Okay. Alright, now we play as the reporter girl again, but she's got a Glock. She's got the Glock. Also, by the way, the gun guy in this game is called Signor Glockman with a G, the Italian spelling. That is official canon, you heard it here first. It drank from the toilet today! Oh no! If only we could convey to our furry friends that that's where we do our unspeakable business. Oh god, I shouldn't have said that. I am sincerely, I'm so sorry. I invited everyone to talk about their toilet experiences. Let's just say, oh, I was reading that. I'm sorry, I laughed. Let's just say I no longer have a toilet. Good one. Just a crater remains, a crater, smoke, and an awful, evil aura. Okay. So yeah, we no longer have any Signor Glockman, but I should have explained earlier. That is official canon. The guy's name is Signor Glockman with a G, S-I-G-N-O-R. It's true facts right there. Stop for stamina. This guy's gonna yell. We get right around him. She swings at the ground for stamina. Everyone has their own thing. And you just saw Squidward Tennis Balls take off into the classroom. The spider behind me is kind of close. I might have to shoot. We've got 3... No. Yeah. We've got 3 rounds still in the chamber, so it's okay. It only takes 2 to kill them, and no, we don't have to shoot. We go right around. Yeah. Alright. In the next mission, we'll be coming right back here. In the next level, we come right back here. Same character, same level, different mission objective. And we will be killing Squidward because it's just so much more expedient to do so. It's not technically a requirement, but if you kill Squidward, he's the brain of this level, so everybody else dies. Oh, whoa, hello! Looks like we did end up having to shoot again. That's pretty funny, actually. Usually that guy's not there unless... He'll be dead usually sitting there if you are doing mission 2, because when you shoot Squidward, everyone dies in the place... Or everyone is stuck in the place where they died when Squidward died. Okay, I'm gonna have to bait this guy for the yell. Okay? Because he's right in the doorway. That's a little slow, but no big deal. I may even still PB. My goodness. That disgusts me to my core. Yeah, he's not yelling. Okay, so in my GDQ submission video, oh my god, he did the really basic tiny yell. But yeah, Cronius knows what I'm talking about. That double yell clip. Oh my god, man, so cursed. He actually, it was so loud. I lost my train of thought during the GDQ submission video. Okay, we reselect that same level. I lost my train of thought. And I guess I couldn't even hear what I was saying. I couldn't hear myself speaking over top of this dude just popping off. Squidward was... He got a recent PB, I guess, and he was just letting everyone in the room know. Okay, we blast Spider-Man once again for not having the pictures on my desk at 5 a.m. I just wanted pictures of Spider-Man. What is my PB? In IGT, it is a 40-44. 40-44. So we'll see if we beat that when we save the game at the end. We'll see. Come on, bump me off the ladder. It's much faster if he does. Yes, thank you. She takes forever getting off that ladder. There's actually, for as dangerous as it is to get hit in this game, it is actually, there's so much intentional damage. It blows my mind. I mean, there's no DA, right? It's not like Resident Evil 4, like normal, when you're running the normal category. You take damage in a lot of places, like the gondola, on purpose, right? It's not like that. It's just you take damage because it's just faster. Just straight up faster. Okay, do our stamina early, and I'm gonna go in after Squiddy. I'm gonna wait for this guy to yell. Okay, and we're assassinating Squidward. Come here. There's no escape. And Squidward 10 is... Hold on, let me give me one of these. Okay. And now everybody... This guy's gonna die. Yep. That's what he gets for hitting me. Everybody just dies. And besides, I kind of have to wait because these guys will otherwise be in my way. Oh, they picked the worst possible place to die. They're right in the doorway. Okay. It really is Squidward. He transforms overnight into his real form, Squidward. Again, this is real canon. No, it's not. Okay. Don't believe that going in if you are actually going to play Siren and try to immerse yourself in the experience. Nice, they all died in the worst possible places. That's great. But yeah, for the sake of the speedrun, sure, he's Squidward. Yeah, Squidward is dead. Long live the Squidward. He'll wake up. So you may have noticed already, the enemies wake up in this game. You can't really definitively kill one the way that in most games when you're dealing with the undead, they just die, right? You kill them. Much like the original Resident Evil, so you know how like Crimson Heads, you may have killed them earlier, but they'll wake up as a Crimson Head anyway, right? And they'll just be reanimated again. Oh man, this guy's in a terrible place. I may have to shoot. No, you know what I'm gonna do is just shut the door and open it. No, you know what? I'm gonna close it again and reload and just shoot him because I need to reload, and he's in the worst possible spot, so I'm okay with this. It's kind of necessary for safety. I'm not dying here. Absolutely not. But yeah, just shutting they can't open doors. They're spider creatures, although apparently they can go through walls. Excuse me, Squidward. We don't get to hear him pop off. That's unfortunate because I was slow with that guy on the door. We don't get to hear Squidward pop off. He always yells for some reason every time you're escaping. He goes... It's like whale noises or something, even though he's a squid. Yeah, don't overthink it. Yeah, it's an obscure video game. The sense of humor is great, by the way. The sense of humor in behind the making of this game is so good. It's dark, right? And it's funny. And it's funny in a way that might not be clear, like as a humorous thing on the surface, but I promise it's funny. It's please laugh. Okay, this is pretty risky up here. We're going to let this guy shoot at us, but not hit us, then turn the flashlight off. Good. As soon as this guy yells, we take off running. Okay. And now the sniper should be reloading, and we're able to skip a huge chunk of the game. Or, well, of the level, rather. And we don't even have to bring our escortee with us, because we'll get this checkpoint, and we will just reload the checkpoint. Okay, I'm going to bring her with us because it's a little bit safer. We are also coming up on the home stretch of the game, so time will be coming up in several minutes, some minutes. I'll say it out loud when we're on the last level, and then I'll count it down from 5, maybe, when we're approaching the very end. Okay, so our mission here is to infiltrate this nest. This town, this is the place where we played the tutorial mission, right? But it's, as you can see, it's completely transformed. They have constructed a nest for the giant creature who will be revived in the ritual. Nice swing. At the very end of the game. That was just a tiny bit too early. Okay, we'll wait a second for Yoriko to get past him, and then we take off running. There's a sniper here, but it should be fine. Yeah, it's fine. From 7, you got it, Chief. I mean, if I remember. No promises. Okay, we pull her up. And then we'll come right back to this mission when we're done with this. We're going to have to wait for her to climb up a little bit. So what we're doing now is we ourselves, Kyoya and Yoriko, are infiltrating this nest. Okay? We're going into the heart of this big nest. Okay, that should be good. Yep. Now what we're going to do for mission 2 is create an entryway. We're going to do the same thing, but create an entryway for Harumi, the little girl, to herself break into the nest. Because she has to go through the belly of the beast in order to emerge on the other side. So that's what we'll do now. This one's a little more dangerous. This is actually probably the most Monka part of the entire run. So I'm going to have to focus big time when I'm baiting these shots. I'll have to do 5. I'm not going to do the 3 and then wait for the reload. I'm going to do the 5. It's hardly even slower. It's like a half second slower. And it's dramatically safer. I'm actually going to call her over here a little early as well and then have her wait right there. Oh, nope. Don't run. Just stay. Oh. Try again, pal. I need you to fall over and die. Oh, she's right behind me. Okay, well, I have to draw her in here a little bit. And that's the danger of calling her early. The danger of not calling her early, of course, is she gets stuck, which we don't want for obvious reasons. Okay, 2, 3. Come on, shoot. 4. Yeah, 5. Okay, it's good. Definitely the most Monka part of the run. Besides Tabori's skip, right? Because there's nothing you can really do about Tabori. I mean, you can do your best, right? But it's up to Madame Tabori if she's going to open the door or not. Or shut the door in your face. Okay, we got the sneak attack. Now we grab the tool. This is what Risa, earlier when we were here as the doctor, this is what Risa unlocked when I played that little cutscene of her reaching and grabbing something. That's what she unlocked. The door was blocked with that little manhole opening tool. Don't laugh. That is what it's called. Come on, Twitch chat. Don't be immature. Oh, we might get the quick door because she pushed pretty far back. No, I can't reach the door. That's fine. We kind of just have to wait for her to die. Okay. Yeah, the what? No, I promise that's what it's called. I would open the item menu and show you, but it's in Japanese and I can't read it. Japan is so scary. No, Japan is actually awesome, man. Shout out Japan. I spent a month in Japan and I loved my time there, man. It's so good. I mean, there's a lot to like. I'll wait for Yoriko for a second. Okay, he saw me a little early. He might shoot Yoriko. There's a chance it fails. Nope, we're good. Hip hip hooray. Okay, Yoriko's knowledge of manga, comic books saves the day. And now we have created an entryway for Harumi Yomoda. We're coming up on the last level. This is the last level right here. Yo, what's up, Leon? Good to see you. Okay. I'm sweating, man. I might actually get a PB. Okay, last level, guys. We play as the little girl, and we are escaping from this hellhole. Can I say that? Heck hole. There, I fixed it. Just bleep that out. Okay, so we alert that guy, and then we basically just wrap around him while he does the yell. You get instant caught by that guy. If they're in proximity, they don't even have to face you. If you're in proximity of an enemy who isn't yelling, you're instantly caught. It's actually super hardcore. Okay, wait for her to sniffle. Oh wow, that was a long one. It's kind of worth maintaining your stamina, but at the very end we won't. Mom's spaghetti. It's ready. Okay, we're gonna do the T-pose Harumi strat. There's an enemy right around this corner, so everybody be really quiet. Whisper in the Twitch chat, don't yell. Okay, we take off running. Oh, she almost got me, dude. Did you see that? Oh my god, I almost got stuck. Oh, that's always so Monka right there. What's up, Distro? Who's more casual? Me. This speedrun, there's nothing really casual about it. It's actually quite hard. This game in general, just playing it casually is so hard. Also, yo, we're coming up on the end. Bingo bongos. I love saying that name. Bingo bong. Bingo bongo. Bingo bongos. Okay, she's limping, but yep, this is it. Harumi escapes from the underworld, condemning everybody else to die. Their fates are sealed. Time is coming up in 3, 2, 1. GG. And that's that. I assume we're way underestimate. Oh, wow. We are way underestimate. Sorry? we can watch a little bit of this cutscene. Just until the gates of paradise open and the god. So this is the ritual I was talking about. So Hisako, we'll see her again right now. She is the one who is helping us in the tutorial, right? She was, yeah, beat it by 5 hours. Good one. Cheers. She was the one who was helping us out in the tutorial, basically just putting everybody into position, right, for her own evil purposes. And this is the purpose. Miyako, who Kyoya was separated from, Miyako, the blind girl, is about to be sacrificed to reanimate this god of an alien dimension. Oh, wow, really? Perfect! Now, the gates of paradise will open. That's what she says. That's my favorite line in the entire game. And that's it. GG, Miyako. No! Miyako, no! Alright, I'll move on to the fish game in just a moment. But yeah, I just wanted to see the gods. Everybody reunites right there, all of the characters. Okay, here comes the ending cutscene. One of the coolest credits scenes in any video game, if I may say. In my opinion, anyway. Alright. I'm gonna release an emote. I'm just gonna... GG. But yeah, the Buster. So what's happening right now, it's left open to player interpretation, which is one of the coolest things about this game. It's unclear if Kyoya is killing real people or not. Technically, he's sealed in the underworld still, like everyone else who is still alive at the end, right? But you find an archive item later on that talks about the Buster, someone who massacred 33 people in this same village a long time ago. And so it's left up to player interpretation. Is he killing real people in the real world? Is he seeing things? Or it might be. It might be. Let me save the IGT. Epic. No, it's... You mean Devil May Cry? Yeah. It's not DMCA, though. Alright, that's enough. The Buster. You always watch it if you get a banger run. And this was decent. I wouldn't call it a banger. It may or may not have PB'd. My PB is a 40-44. Ignore that 4103. That was earlier practice. 40-44. Oh my god! I actually PB'd by a minute! Okay. Let's get out of here now. Alright.